here at the global premiere of the Mercedes-Benz CLA, and we are outside because it's a bit quieter, and we wouldn't be in Italy if we weren't having the green, white and red cars that are here. We're going to do some external stuff on it. We have that new daytime running light. We have the new daytime running light in the triple star with the high-low beam modular side, and then we have that very Mercedes-Benz smart front end on it with that light bar that goes all the way across. We also have these illuminated little Mercedes-Benz logos. These won't be illuminated when it's driving along, but you will have the Mercedes-Benz badge illuminated. Very aero. Range of 735 kilometers based on that 800 volt architecture, 19-inch alloy wheels, panoramic sunroof, flush door handles. They're saying 12.5 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. And then you also have that daytime running light, rear brake light with that Mercedes-Benz logo as well. And it has some beautiful LED lights on the back here. In the white, I think it looks great. We have also been shown a camouflage version of a shooting brake version of that CLA. It is going to come in battery electric, 2 different battery sizes. LFP on the standard size and then NMC on the larger battery size. This green is a bit intense. And it's also going to come in hybrid, where they've brought the electric or the combustion engine, instead of having it this way, they're going to go that way with it. So it is based on an MMA platform. It's going to have, I think they said something like 12 or 20 different electric vehicles over the coming years, months. This is going to be a big base on it. Interesting thing about the CLA as well, it also has a dual gear, and they talked about how for sprints or for marathons, is what they say, in high performance it's going to be in 1 gear, and then in more low range, low power, it's going to have a 2nd gear in it. In the 4MATIC version, the front wheel drive is it's 200 kilowatt on the rear, and it's going to have 80 kilowatt electric motor on the front. That's going to disengage when it's not needed. Just going to come around to the red. It has what's also called a super screen inside. We're going to try and get some internal footage somewhere. Hopefully the one on the stage has the ability for us to actually go and have a look at it. But that is the exterior of the Mercedes-Benz CLA. What do you think? They've dropped the EQ. It's CLA with EQ technology. They're going to tack it on at the end of it. But what people are going to say is, what are you driving? I'm driving the electric CLA. Yeah. Let's see if we can get some interior footage when we go inside. Before we go inside and get some interior footage of the blue car, I want to give you some technical data. So the larger battery that we're getting first is the NMC battery, and it's going to be an 85 kilowatt hour usable. WLTP range, they're saying it's going to be 795, like phenomenal range. AC charging peak at 11 kilowatt and DC 320 kilowatt. In 10 minutes you can get 325 kilometers worth of range. Yeah, it's going to come in a rear wheel drive, or it's going to come in an all-wheel drive. The all-wheel drive will have a slightly less range, but the all-wheel drive will have a peak output of 260 kilowatt with a 515 newton meters of torque. Like, you won't be wanting or lacking in it. Wheelbase is 2.79 meters. The boot that we were going to look at now in a minute in the blue one is going to be 405 litres, and that frunk, first time in 90 years we've got a frunk in a Mercedes-Benz, is 101 litres. Curb weight 2,135 kgs. 0 to 100 in the 4MATIC is 4.9 seconds with a top speed of 210. And as I mentioned, the energy consumption, they're claiming WLTP of as little as 12.5. Drag coefficient of 0.21. Yeah, this is all a first look today, folks. Looking forward to actually getting a drive in it. But let's go and have a look at the blue one and have a look at the interior of the Mercedes-Benz CLA. We've found a blue one. We can see the frunk. front storage area. I like this blue. And we have, let's see what the boot is like. With big deep space actually in it as well. And this is a small bit of an underfloor. And it is a 40-20-40. And it's got that power tail lift coming all the way down. And then the light engages. And this has the super screen we're going to have a look at now in a second. Let's put the bag down. It is a CLA, so it is going to be tight in the rear. Frameless doors. Good big clunk. Pop-out door handles. You can see that there. 360-degree, and it's the most powerful Mercedes-Benz with regards to computing power, and it's also going to use dual agents. It's going to use ChatGPT for something from Microsoft and Gemini from Google on other things, so they're going to pick and choose with regards to what the actual way it's going to work. And it's got, this one doesn't have a spoiler on the rear actually, so there's obviously going to be different trims, different packs. And then we are going to have a look. And so that super screen, you can see where they've actually got the vents circular here. And then we're going to see also the MBUX surround view 3-spoke steering wheel, got normal MBUX touchscreen sensors here, 14-inch on the infotainment, and then 14-inch over on the driver display. You've got that FYI radio, I'll talk about that further on the podcast. Wireless charging pad, capacitor button down here. This has the wood effect center console with the ability of moving. Oh yes. And then the butterfly door. Some charging in underneath. No head-up display on this one. But there's the wireless. Now there's a camera up here that will, if somebody's driving, or when the person is driving and this screen is on, whether it's streaming or whatever it may be, they will, on the door then we have the adjusters. And then in the back, let's see if I fit in. 6'2", 188 centimeters. I actually do. So feet kind of going underneath. Great leg room. We're a bit high on the thigh room, is the only thing. And then on headroom, oh, it's glass all the way. I'm touching just the end of the, but it's a panel sunroof. And I have about a centimeter. Just as I put my head back, I'm touching head rest rather than, I'm touching the end of the, yeah, this is the kind of cream with the wood, that boat. Center console has 2 wireless charging pads, sorry, USB Type-Cs, and then that kind of turbine air vents going on. Hard with the net. How far down does that go? I think we're locked in the rear. That's as far down as the windows go, actually. Finished? Yeah. I like this color a lot. There's Will.i.am, one of the ambassadors with Mercedes-Benz, and has the FYI radio set up as well. So it's good that he's here. We are inside in the auditorium, and it's actually, it looks like white, but it's like kind of a grey kind of a color. And it's got that gloss black diamond cut wheels. This one has that lip spoiler on the back of it. And then we have the Mercedes-Benz CLA in matte black. It's going raining. Yeah. It's a bit of a mosh pit here at the moment. Interior and exterior lighting is not what they think about when they're doing this kind of stuff, and music and everything going on. Hopefully you've enjoyed, this looks like a red light district. Hopefully you enjoyed that first look around the Mercedes-Benz CLA. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and remember, if you think an EV is for you, even when I'm red, make sure, if you think an EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thanks very much for watching.